listen, congrats on the movie.
Thank you.
I think I'm always fascinated to learn like the behind the scenes of the making of a film. So what do you think might surprise people to learn about the making of F9?
So with F9, we didn't get to travel to Tokyo. They had to build Tokyo in the set in England, in London. And I remember I was training so hard for the action sequence with Anna and with Michelle. And we kept waiting for that to be built. But as you saw, it was like a very intricate, really stunning set. And it took so long to build that we never got to actually train at that set. So we built this little set with cardboard boxes, and they were like, here's the stove where you're gonna like sit on and then kick the bad guy. And then these are the makeshift drawers made out of cardboard. So we just trained with cardboards, a little cardboard kitchen for weeks and weeks before the set was actually built. That's one thing that would probably surprise a lot of people. And then the second thing is that half the time I had no idea what we were doing when it came to the giant action set pieces. It's like I put all my faith in Justin, and Justin was like, okay, now reach out for Jacob, and you guys are, and like, look left. And I was like, God, I really hope you make me look cool, Justin, because I have no idea what we're doing right now. Because oftentimes it just comes together, you know, because of a mixture of what the stunt team is doing and CGI, and he made it look awesome. So I'm really glad I look like a badass, but half the time I was totally faking it.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people don't realize that, like, I think, well, maybe some people realize, but I think there's probably some people are like, wait, the actors aren't even there. It's, you know, there's a lot of CGI magic.
Right, there's a lot of magic, and oftentimes the only one who really knows what's happening is the mastermind, Justin, behind it all, you know?
How much do you, obviously they're making another 2 films after this. How much are you pulling Justin aside and being like, so tell me what's going to be happening? When are we filming the next one?
A lot. I do it a lot. I'm pretty shameless. I'm like, every time, like Justin, even yesterday I saw Justin between interviews, and I was like, so what's up, Justin? Like, what timeline are you thinking? And where do you think we're headed? And I've got a couple ideas for Mia. So I can't imagine how torturous it must be for Justin, because, you know, there's so many of us. I mean, it's like, and we're all trying to like put our 2 cents in, but Justin's really, really gracious. But yeah, I do that a lot. I'm texting him a ton.
He told me that he will not be filming it this year. He said the earliest is next year. Has he told you that?
Yes, he did. He's such an honest dude. That's what I love about Justin, is like, he's so not Hollywood. And he's been that way from the very beginning. I shot Annapolis with him, and then he signed on for Tokyo Drift while he was on the Annapolis set, which is really cool, because then Tyrese and I were already a part of the universe, then he became a part of the universe. And he has so much integrity. I mean, there are characters that are in Fast 9 or F9 that were also from Annapolis, which he's constantly recycling actors. It's really cool.
I know that you have 2 other projects that you shot, The Integrity of Joseph Chambers and On Our Way. What can you tease about both of those projects?
I'm so On Our Way was this wonderful film I shot in New York during the pandemic, and I'm really, really excited to see it. And it's definitely a departure for me. And then The Integrity of Joseph Chambers, I got to work with Robert Machoian, who is genius, and Klain, who I had worked with on Lethal Weapon, who really, really gets to, I mean, if you've seen the last film he did with Robert, I mean, it's so brilliant, and they both get to showcase their talent. And so I'm just so happy to be along for the ride, and hopefully I get to work with them a bit more. But it definitely allowed me to show a different side, which I'm really excited about, and hopefully it goes the festival route.
My last thing for you, were you a little disappointed that you didn't get to be in the outer space sequence? The people who were involved told me it was a challenging shoot.
No, I'm super relieved. One, because everyone initially was like, how are they gonna do that? How are they gonna pull that off? So, and also I think tonally it was perfect for Roman and Tej to do it, because they are the comic relief. So I think it was perfect that they were the ones to do it and sort of make it a little bit tongue-in-cheek, because there had to be humor within it too, to show like we're not taking ourselves way too seriously. And also, I would not want to wear all of that gear. Like, I think that's so uncomfortable. I'm super claustrophobic, so So please no talk of a Fast and Furious in space. I think it would be miserable. So no, I was really happy not to be a part of that. I like kicking ass in Tokyo was for me.
Yeah, and that Two Guns is great. Listen, congrats on everything, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope this is a huge hit because I want to see the next one.
Totally. Thank you. Me too.